Hey, what's up? So, yesterday I went for a walk, and whilst I was walking, this pup ran up to me. Well, it wasn't really a pup, it was a big enough dog. Ran up to me, and he was wagging his tail. He wasn't salivating, he wasn't barking. So, I didn't feel threatened. When he ran up to me, I pat him on the head. I was like, yeah, okay, go now. And then I continued to walk. And as I continued to walk, three more dogs just ran up towards me. One of them started barking. And to be honest, I felt fear. So I went like this. I went like this, and I looked at the owner of the dog, eye to eye. Hey, control your dogs here. And he immediately pulled the dogs back. And I thought to myself, I did that. And that's something that I regularly do when I'm going for these walks. It's normally on the country path that I go. So there are always dogs about. And I realized that it's something that I regularly do when a dog comes up to me and I feel uncomfortable. I go like this to let the dog and the owner know that, okay, I'm a little bit scared here. I'm not comfortable. And they normally just pull their dogs back. So it then occurred to me that I was setting boundaries, and without even thinking, I was signaling to these dogs and their owners that I'm uncomfortable. This is more than I can take. Hey, hang on here. And life lessons just creep on up. And I think to myself, this is how we are in life, and this is how we should be in life. Oftentimes things happen, we have friends that may say things to us, or we may be at work, things may happen that we don't feel comfortable. And how often are we voicing? How often do we signal, hey, I'm uncomfortable? And it reminded me how important it is for us to set boundaries, for us to develop those keywords, for us to develop those actions or whatever it is to signal to somebody around us to say, hey, I'm uncomfortable here. This conversation, I'm not comfortable with it. The way you may be touching me, I'm not comfortable with it. The way you're making me feel in this situation, I'm not comfortable with it. So it's important for us to, one, set boundaries and speak up, advocate for ourselves to say, hey, I'm not comfortable. And it's also important for us to listen and hear when others are also saying to us, I'm not comfortable. Boundaries are there so we are able to feel comfortable within ourselves. There are so many individuals out there that are not setting boundaries and are living in turmoil. They are living in mental anguish where they're in situations where they're not comfortable, but they're also not voicing that they're not comfortable, be it that they're not given the safe space to express the fact that they're not comfortable, or they may just not be confident enough within themselves to say, hey, I'm not comfortable. So I'm charging you this week, whatever it is, whatever situation, whatever circumstance, if you are not comfortable, I'm charging you this week to say, hey, I'm not comfortable. And if you voice that you're not comfortable and if the person who hears it doesn't take that on board, then that person is not a person you want to be around. Because if I love you, if I care for you, if you're my friend, be it family, whatever the situation is, work colleague, whatever the situation is, you are allowed to say, I'm not comfortable. And if you voice that you're not comfortable and that person takes it as an offense, then there's something wrong there. Stand your guard. Say, I'm not comfortable. Protect your peace. I'd rather you voice it than suppress it. Take care. Bye.